Oh, hey y'all, how's it going? Fatty here, and today I'm bringing you the top 4 hidden and best base locations on Arc Crystal Isles, and let's not waste any more of your time and jump straight into it. Coming in at number 4, this one's going to be located at 43.2, 76.9. Now this is probably one of my favorite locations to start, especially when you're going to just start off. The reason why is it has this really nice rat hole, keeps everything protected, you won't get sniped, you can keep a couple of your beginning tames in there to breed because there's enough room to even like do carbs, maybe you can get about 2 or 3 stegos in there to breed, and you can get some bloodstalkers, stuff like that, so it's really nice for that. Then if you want to, you can build a tower that's kind of right in the middle of everything, and if you put it not too far forward, people will not be able to soak it unless they get on that ledge. So you can definitely put up some stuff that keeps people from being able to get on the ledge, which makes it just real tricky to soak, especially if you have some velos or different things like that. So it makes it really hard, especially if you don't want to get online raided. It just gives you a lot of protection options and some room to expand out from there and kind of get a bigger or better base from there. But this one's still pretty hidden. It's not the most well-known one. I build it all the time and I don't always get found, so it makes it a pretty good spot. That's why it's number 4 on this list. Coming in at number 3, this one's going to be located at 51.4, 81.9. Now this is what I call my small tribes location. It's on the very side of the floating island, kind of in the middle of the map. It has this really nice ledge. Now this is where you're going to put your main base, and you're going to have a little bit of a wall up here that kind of protects you, and then you're going to expand out. A lot of people maybe have seen this one before and kind of know that, you know, you can put a chandelier on that side as well as that side that kind of keeps that front area locked down and makes it hard. Now, the mistake people make is they just kind of spam this area out over here. Now, if you don't actually have turrets or something that really is going to defend this side, it is actually not that difficult of a raid because people can just kind of break down here, push through here, and then they have stegos, racers, anything right at your chandelier. Now, it's still pretty defendable. It's right on the ledge on the outside, but that does make that part a little easier raid. But when I played small tribes, we lasted here a really long time, and the kind of little method that we did is we did have a tower up here as well as kind of a chandelier off to the side down below. So then people kind of had to destroy it off to the side and not right on top, and it made it really valuable. Now before we go any further, guys, don't forget to go check out our merch shop as well as our small business, ripdieco.com, link down below. We've got a lot of tie-dye and fun humor shirts. Right now we do have a Jack Skellington and a pentagram. They're all $21 out the door, shipping included as well. They're really cool, really fun. Grab them before spooky season is over, and let's just continue on with the video. Thanks. Coming in at number 2, this one's going to be located at 38.4, 75.3. Some people call this King Rat. I heard that actually for the first time today with some trash kids on my PvP server that said they were going to come raid me. A tribe name that I can't even say or I'd get demonetized. It was hilarious. They're just really awful. They were going to raid this with carbs and rexes, and I don't understand how that is. But anyways, a lot of people don't know how to raid this in a vertical way, which makes it really difficult. So like over here in this spot, I tend to put a couple turrets, and if you're on unofficial, this is a great place to put a teleporter because there's going to be another spot really close by to put it, and I'll show you guys that here in a minute. And then over here is just the main base location. There is a ton of room to put a lot of different stuff in here. I mean, you can breed, you can put a huge crafting area. There's a side little area as well that you can do a lot of different things with. If you guys wanted different ideas on what to do, how to build this one up, I do have a current PvP season going on right now. Check the last video or the next video. They're both going to be PvP videos of that series, and it shows this place really well built. I have multiple chandeliers, this teleporter. In one of them, I'm going to be building a teleporter up top in the spot that I'm going to show you. But yeah, if you spam that out, it makes it really tricky. And then, like I said, if you actually get on top of the floating island, again, there's more space. There's a couple different spots up here that I really like to put a teleporter. Over here might be one of them. Sometimes I do this because I like to put my garden, beer barrels, you know, stuff like that over in this area, as well as a place so I can make like mass produce some med brews. So this is a really good spot for that because the water's just really close. So you don't have to run like ugly pipes or anything. There is some architecture around here that makes it a little bit more tricky, some of the natural rock formations. So the other spot I really recommend is over here because it's just flat. They're not going to be able to get too close to your tower or LOS, anything like that because of the spot. So that makes this one the number 2 on this list. Coming in at number 1, this one's going to be located at 15.9, 74.2. Now this is by far my favorite base location I've ever built in. I lasted the entire season on this base location on two or three seasons now, and no one ever can fully rate it. This one, it is so amazing. Now, the couple things that make this spot just like superior to all the rest is this entrance right here. you can only fit a carb into it. So if people are going to soak, they can only soak with carbs. Now, if you have a full tech turret, 2 tech turrets to every 1 heavy turret, you are going to be unraidable in here. Now, people, if you put your wall right about where the sand changes, I'm going to kind of swim over the area here in just a second, but if you put your wall right in this general area, people are only going to be able to soak it with carbs if they get the carb in just a little bit. Now, even if they bring like a Baleosaur up to the entrance, then it's not going to be able to soak there, so it's just going to make it almost impossible for people to raid, with definitely room to expand out. Now, I have a good video on my channel intro that shows how I built this out, so if you guys want a little bit further of knowledge about that, definitely check that out. But this one is by far one of the best base locations in the entire arc.
Like to render, so I apologize. It's going to look like garbage in here, and there's nothing I can do with it. I can turn up the gamma. Okay, well, of course it'd be nighttime when I come in here. So this is the Kenny base, so I'll try to get everything to load. It's just... So we never use this base anything besides breeding, and really no one else used it besides me and sometimes TGP. So here I had a couple turtles, where I did my turtle breeding with all the yeeting of the Kennys. Oh no, did I really get stuck in here? Okay. So I just had a few turtles that I like to breed with. And then, oh shit, come on. Get on our way, Kenny. A lot of female Kennys. And then up here I had some more Kennys. These are like, this is where I like would hatch everything. This is where I would hatch everything, so like I bring all the eggs up here and just kind of slaughter everything with the Deinonychus of what I didn't want, and then just grow them up here, level them, bring them back over to the center as needed. Also had some Arthropleura, I really like Arthropleura. I have an episode coming out tomorrow, I think, or maybe this weekend at some point. That will kind of show how good Arthropleura are, especially early game. So back here is where we tuck the generator. It's like way up top. This is usually where we kind of like start building from. And then as we go down, we have more turtles. And then we have like just an insane amount of Deinonychus down here too. So that's how we did all the breeding for those. So like I said, when you look around, my game doesn't get happy. It's so much everywhere. So I have to do that to make my game even really work down here. And then I'll just show you guys like the wall and the outside of the base, and we'll call it a good day. So when you come out here, if you guys saw my last season base tour, it's just a lot cleaner. I did help with the building on this one. Me and TGP actually did a great job. Bits also did help as well. We just took our time a lot longer because we weren't in a rush and like panicking, but yeah, no one ever fobbed up. We had that one guy who threatened to take it from us, and then he got like wrecked in 2 minutes. But you can't get a Baleosaur here, and if you build your wall right, even turrets on high right there won't be able to hit the Baleosaur. So then, they can't bring anything with the tech to blast it without bringing a soaker in, so that gets trapped here. So all they can do is whistle turtles in, but with that many stuff, turtles get shredded. And if you have everything on a good mixture of survivors only and tame creatures, it's going to be so easy. This base spot is just insane. I love it. It's not huge, but it's really good. This is like a perfect one to like store all your loot and get a breeding base, kind of like we had on the center. Even though this was kind of more of a breeding base than our...
As always, guys, thank you so much for watching. If you guys haven't already, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Go check out ripdieco.com. I do have my PvP series going right now, so definitely go check that out, as well as any other videos on the channel. I try to do like pretty much a 50-50 mixture at this point of hidden base locations, tutorials, and PvP, stuff like that. Hidden base locations tutorial, half of it, PvP the other half. But awesome, thank you guys so much again for watching. I really appreciate it. Definitely go check everything out, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.